Hey everyone, it's Hillary. I am here with Pastor Brad.
Good day, Hillary.
Good day, and welcome to the Easter edition of In the Know. We have everything you need to be in the know about what's coming up for Easter week here at Copper Hills. We know many of you are starting to make your plans with your family, deciding which church service you're going to go to. So here we are today to give you all that info. I do want to let you know before we jump in that all of the information we're going to share with you can be found on our website at copperhills.org/Easter. So if you're listening and watching and you're a little overwhelmed at everything, head over to the website. You can find all the info there. So, Brad, would you go ahead and get us started?
You bet. Here we go. It's Easter week coming up, and you know, Christmas is cool. It's got elves and things like that, but that is
cool.
nothing compared to Easter week. And we love to celebrate here. It's really the deal for us. So we think of Easter not just as Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but a whole week leading up to it. So Palm Sunday is coming up. We're going to talk about the purpose behind the King coming into the city in the way that he does. And I think it's going to be really meaningful kickoff to Easter week. But then Thursday of that week, I'm really excited for that. Some of you might know it as Maundy Thursday. If you've hung around Copper Hills for a little while, that might not mean much to everybody. But really what it is, it's a reenactment of the last meal that Jesus has with his 12 friends in some kind of rented upper room deal in Jerusalem, where he lets them know some really important information, shocking to them, but they celebrate this meal and it becomes hugely symbolic of their Jewish past, but their life with Jesus going forward. And so we want to reenact that. We've got some experts in this field of Jewish history and the symbolism behind all the elements in the meal. So we're going to celebrate that kind of meal together. You might be familiar with it as a Seder meal if you're familiar with Jewish custom and Jewish history. But really what it is, it's just a reenactment of what Jesus experienced with his disciples, the meaning behind that. So it's a 3-hour event, it's a long event, but there's a lot packed into that time. Not just celebrating the Seder meal, but then we're going to celebrate a meal together as part of that whole celebration in that evening. So you can register online for that. It's $25 a ticket. There's limited seating because we can only fit so many people in our auditorium, but this is new for us, but don't miss it, trust me. This is going to be a wonderful, wonderful evening together. So that's Thursday of Easter week.
Absolutely. That sounds really incredible. I know we're really looking forward to seeing that event and participating. So then the following day, Friday, of course, is Good Friday. So we always have a Good Friday service. That's going to be at 7 p.m. right here on campus. And this is always just an amazing experience. It's a more reflective service, a time to just worship together, remember Jesus' sacrifice on the cross for us. Just so you know, it is a little bit more of an adult-oriented service. There's some graphic imagery that's displayed, so maybe consider it kind of PG-13. So we do want to let you know, so if you're a parent, you can use your judgment in terms of if your child is old enough or the right age to bring them along to that service. There is no childcare, no family life ministry available. So if you'd like to attend, make sure you make your plans accordingly. But again, we hope you can join us for that. Just a wonderful evening remembering Jesus on Good Friday.
You bet. And then, of course, Sunday. And that's the deal for us. It's a wonderful celebration. We kick it off with a sunrise service right here on campus, actually the park right adjacent to the church campus itself. We start around 6 o'clock or so, or whatever time the sun's up. But it's a time to sing together, to celebrate together, to think once again just the amazing thing that Jesus is alive. So that's early on the Sunday morning. Then we're going to do 3 Easter-focused services at our regular times, 8:30, 10, and 11:30. They'll all be the same, but we think they're going to be impactful because of the unique way that we want to present the truth of a risen Savior. It ought to be fresh every day.
Absolutely.
And we want that so much to be so this Easter. I would also say this. It is a great natural opportunity in our culture to invite somebody to this particular service. It seems in our culture people are more open to an invitation to Easter than maybe any other time. And so think of somebody that you could invite, somebody at work, somebody at school that you go to, a neighbor, whatever it would be, and take the risk, take notice, take interest, and just see whether they might say yes to an invitation, join you, and you might just be able to celebrate in a change of destiny for them. So think of who that would be. But Easter, I am so looking forward to it again.
Yes, as are we all. So again, head over copperhills.org/events. and copperhills.org/Easter. You can find the information either place, but the Easter is kind of the hub. The Easter page is kind of the hub for all of the events going on. So a couple other things we just want to remind you of. If you stuck with us this long, we're going to go through them real quick. So we do want to remind you about our worship night coming up this Sunday right here on campus at 6 o'clock. We're going to gather together. We're going to worship, pray. We're going to share communion together. So we hope you can join us for that. We always have a lot of other events going on. We have some great things coming up for the men of Copper Hills. We have a men's event on April 2nd. We've got a Father-Son night. We're going to point you toward the website, copperhills.org/events. That's where you can find all of the information and everything going on. I think that's all we've got this week, right? Yeah.
Good job,
okay.
Hillary.
You too.
Well done. Have a great week, everybody. Hillary, have a great week too.
Absolutely.
See you soon.